So how was the game? It was electric. You chugged a beer in 10 seconds, which is a solid chug for anyone that doesn't drink.
Well, I was limited to however fast it could pour out.
It was an electric. It was
an above pour, so I wasn't squeezing it or doing anything to force.
Which takes talent to be able to swallow the beer and to have like a waterfall going on at the same time.
Well, yeah, there is a little bit of foam that's created with the
splash.
Yeah. So, but like we said, I'm an experienced beer chugger.
Tasted and experienced guy to understand these kind of things. Give him credit.
Probably the most amount of people I've chugged a beer in front of.
Were you a little nervous?
Not one bit. I mean, I didn't really know it was going to happen, to be honest with you. They kind of said that maybe it would happen, but then the Fox crew, they were saying that maybe there's like some sponsorship deals that aren't going to allow it to happen. So I didn't know what to really expect going out there. But once the beer was there, I knew what was going down. Yeah.
Oh, look, a beer on the baseball field.
What am I going to do with this? And then I got the bat flip afterwards, throw it up in the air. So yeah, that was fun.
Well, it was a proud brother moment for sure. I definitely appreciated the crowd getting absolutely electric.
Yeah,
off of you firing up, and my guy Miles Teller got him fired up a little bit.
He
too.
did. Two nights later, I was at that game as well.
He's killing it right now.
He fired him up on the clincher.
Oh, nice. All right.
Series ender on Sunday.
Yeah.
Fired him up.
Bryce Harper.
Top Gun. Oh my
Maverick.
gosh. Well, no, it's Goose. Goose's son.
Well, the new Top Gun is Maverick. The new Top Gun.
Oh yeah, that is the name of the movie. Yeah.
Great movie, by the way. Loved it.
It really is a good movie.
Shout out to Miles and all the Philadelphia fans, man.
Dude,
you guys are
rambunctious.
The city is electric right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited to be going out there.
I chugged one beer on the field. There's a guy after the game on Sunday who climbed a light pole and chugged at least 8.
I thought you guys were greasing poles.
They forgot to grease the poles. That's a big
rookie mistake. Yeah. You guys tell you guys haven't won in a while.
Not since 2017. That's right. They didn't think the grease was necessary until the World Series. They'll have the grease ready this next series.
Everything will be greased all week, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll give it a go, man. I'll see if I can climb on it. So let's talk. I mean, it looked like it was just action-packed bye week for you. What was the coolest moment? We had chugging a beer and a huge bro hug with the Philadelphia Phanatic mascot.
Yep.
Rex Ryan on Sunday NFL Countdown mentioning New Heights podcasts and the fight stories. Obviously, we've had a few, but that one was the best fight of them all. And maybe telling Frank Thomas that he can chug a beer faster than me or faster than you.
Yep.
You and Kylie meeting the legendary Philadelphia Phillies head coach or manager, Charlie Manuel. Skipper, the old Skip. And then hanging with A-Rod, Big Papi, Miles Teller at the Phillies game. I mean,
I left the house.
It's what happens when you leave the house.
I didn't even need to leave the house to talk to Rex Ryan.
And then obviously the Fox Sports crew and fans put Jason in the Philly Sports Mount Rushmore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're iconic.
I would say
if you left the house,
of all the events that happened this week, chugging the beer on the field with the Phanatic is number one.
It made you feel like you hit a home run, didn't it?
It was just
you could tell by the picture with the mascot how happy you were in that moment.
Well, here's what it is. We don't get to be fans that often. You know what I mean? And like being at the game and like truly like being able to be a fan and to like also going to go on the field, chug a beer. I mean, the Phanatic is like an iconic mascot. Kylie, my wife, a Philadelphian, cries sometimes when she sees the Phanatic. Like that's how much people in Philadelphia love the Phanatic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which I'm like, Kylie, it's a man who's probably super sweaty in a made-up suit. Like, can dial this back. He's not a real creature. But she is all in on the Phanatic. And to be honest, I get it. I chugged that beer, saw that big green. There's something about him. He's got good energy.
It's electric.
We got similar shoes. It was an awesome. It was honestly like really, really cool on a multiple kind of levels. I also that same game got to meet Charlie Manuel, got to meet a lot of the Phillies that were part of 2008 championship and other years. Got to see Miles Tell. I mean, it was a really really cool night and to be there. Both times we went really, but that Friday night was a lot of fun.
I love it, man. I was living through it, man. That was fun to see.
I mean, Charlie Manuel. I mean, obviously,
that was our
Philadelphia loves him, but I mean, he was a huge manager, hitting coach in the '90s teams for the Indians, and it was awesome to see him kind of transition over to the Phillies and take that and lead them to their World Series, which he never got in Cleveland, unfortunately.
Jose Mesa.
But yeah, I would say that's number one.
Yeah. Very cool, man. So
although they're all great.
We just mentioned that that Fox Sports crew put you on their Philly Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Who, in the mind of Jason Kelce, would be Philadelphia's Mount Rushmore?
Well, I don't know if I'm authorized to make the Philly Mount Rushmore because I'm not from Philadelphia. But I think, in my opinion,
I have a feeling the guys you're about to name aren't from the city either, but keep going.
No, I'm saying I feel like Philadelphia's Mount Rushmore should be decided by Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I think I got a pretty good grasp on who Philly likes at this point. I think the number one, I'd probably go Reggie White. Then number two, probably go Allen Iverson.
Hey, I was about to say, if you didn't put, I mean, he changed the culture.
Yeah.
He didn't just change, he changed the culture of sports. He didn't just change that one.
And then after those two, I think there's a lot of really, really good choices you can make. And I don't know where Philadelphia would go on this. If we're up to me, the next two would probably be Brian Dawkins and Pete Rose.
B-Doc.
But I don't know if that's what Philadelphia would do. I think you also have, I mean, there's a lot of other players you have. If you're going Sixers, you got Dr. J.
Yeah, I would say Dr. J was probably
if you're going Flyers, obviously Bobby Clark is legendary Flyers. Any of those Broad Street Bullies guys.
The Bullies.
They're probably a little upset I left them off the list. And maybe Bobby Clark gets in there of Pete. So yeah, I don't know. Those are probably the four that I think of. And maybe I'm just biased with Pete Rose because he also played for the Cincinnati Reds. And whenever your nickname is, Johnny Hustle, I'm rolling with that guy.
I'm with you.